Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Braden, Tim, Second Legacy, thank you for stopping by. This is the place to go for the 2A happenings of the day, added with a little analysis, a little commentary, some delicious humor and sarcasm on top to get you through the day. But today, we are launching something brand new. Let us know what you think in the comments field below, and please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. This is Protest Reviews. Beautiful people, we have happenings going on across the fruited plain, Tim. You've got your hair on. Oh, who's excited?
Oh, this should be good. Look, folks, we're not taking a side, in this chaos that's going on around the nation. We just find some of the videos that are being shared on the internet, and we found them to be of particular interest. And so we want to talk about some of the things the students are doing. And,
except for commies. Down with commies.
Yes. Well, I think the commies get their upcomings in some of these video clips, but this is going to be good because it's really interesting to see how the youth. Now, keep in mind, these are the folks that want revolution, and so we're going to see just how trained they are, how prepared they are,
battle ready,
and how committed they are to the cause.
Oh man, I am so excited. This is Protest Reviews. Please, guys, let us know if you like this, enjoy this, because we are going to make this as enjoyable as possible as we buckle up and go through the roller coaster of revolution. Mr. Button Pusher, Dr. Button Pusher, hit number 16 for us. Take us home.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, God.
Here come our heroes, folks.
Here comes the Praetorian Guard.
They're like, yay! Oh!
Yes!
Ooh,
Yes! Oh, man! Oh, but this would not be a protest review, Tim, if we didn't do this by the book.
Okay.
We got to give some ratings. This is a protest review.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look.
Our equipment. Talk to me about equipment.
Homemade equipment. It looks like they took trash cans and they quartered them, turned them into little makeshift shields. And, against, pepper balls and things like that, that might work.
Maybe.
I guess. But if you're going to run up and try to push somebody with a plastic shield,
they're a far cry from the bronze and Spartan shields that they seem to think that they are.
Here come the 300 folks, and you hear the crowd cheering, "Yay!" And they're like trotting along, like, "Look at us, we're the heroes!" Or
look at us go.
The gladiators running into the arena, like to the cheer of the crowd, like, "Yeah!"
Yes, Queen, slay!
And
oh my goodness!
The very first guy, the cop, just puts his hand out, and the guy's like, like backflips. It's like,
all right,
a cartoon, man.
It is a cartoon, but these are the revolutionaries. These are the true believers, Tim. Look at this. They believe in safety across the board. I mean, we've got bike helmets. Mm-hmm. I feel better. We have COVID masks because it's 2024.
You never know.
Very important.
Yeah.
You never know when it pops out and gets you. But the I'm a little disappointed. Because they really had a great opportunity here. So I'm going to give them a solid 7.
Oh!
For the solid 7.
Now.
Solid.
Okay.
Well, but here's why. Because they had such a great opportunity to do a phalanx operation, kind of like walk together like a little unit with like little sticks of a virtue signal, and then kind of like just go at the group. But no, they went at them like one-on-one, and when water meets rock, water lose.
I can't do 7 because they didn't do a shield wall. I mean, if the order were given, shield wall, and they all stacked up. And
exactly.
Marching towards the cops. But no, they just go trotting out there like, and the cop just stiff arms him. He's like a cartoon. But then I think I have to take points away because the protester, he stiff armed, then sought out the closest person in a wheelchair and tried to use them for cover. So I got to take points away for that. Folks.
Well, no, that's fair. But to be fair, okay, hold on a second. Now, I didn't give him a 7 for overall effort.
Okay.
I gave him a 7 for the equipment.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not break it down like that.
I'm breaking this. Oh, okay. Just overall activity.
Yeah.
Okay.
How was their protest? How was their action in this video? Let's just give it one solid score.
Just one solid one.
Yeah.
Okay. So Let's walk through it step by step. I love the energy.
Yeah,
I do love the vibes.
Out of the gate, good energy.
Good energy.
Now here, the formation gets weak right here. See,
it
see the formation's dispersing folks. Everybody knows hold the line.
It's going out.
Yeah,
you can't do that. You can't do that. But then that guy running with it off kilter to the side in order to catch his breath of justice.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. And then the final culmination where it just doesn't work.
Yeah, he should have put his weight into the shield and then just came in low and lifted up as he hit the officer. Could have taken him right off his feet, but no, he just kind of
Rubbermaid will do that.
He hesitated at the moment of truth and he wound up on his butt. And so, there's so many things here. When you're using medieval weapons, folks, you got to use medieval tactics. There's a reason they had those tactics, right? And you got to
very valid.
You got to hold the line. And if you're going up against an adversary that's equally armed, you got to use shield walls. Why else do you have a shield?
I tell you what, man. They had good beginnings, but I'm giving them the highest ranking in this entire review for this individual protest attack. Is definitely going to be on the energy level, and I love the Pee-wee moms cheering on from the audience. Like, yes, Johnny, yes, express yourself.
You go, girl. Yeah.
You go, Queen Slay. Yeah. And like the victorious run, and then the guy looks around. He's like, "Is everyone with me?"
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's keep going.
I saw that too. He's like, okay, I'm not the only guy out here."
Okay, we're good. No, we're not alone. Let's get these cops. Roar! Ow!
The only thing that'd make this better is the Benny Hill music, man. It's like,
but
clown show.
What happened to the good old days when they just used like actual trash can tops? The metal ones.
Yeah, I mean that would be a better shield. I mean, this isn't really a shield; it's flexible.
Nah, it's
if you're going to hit somebody with it, you're not going to like absorb a whole lot of energy with that. It's just going to flex.
I mean, like legit, if you can punch right into that, and the entire shield will go.
Yep.
Oh, behold our opponents, beautiful people. The Second Legacy, behold.
I mean, if you're gonna have a shield, you got to have something in the other hand, like a stick or a sword. But let's go with a stick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The stick of virtue signaling.
Yeah.
It's made of a wet, limp noodle.
It seems they forgot half of their wardrobe in this. They just come charging out though. But yeah, A for effort, good energy coming out of the gate. Great crowd cheering. They were supporting their gladiators, and sadly they instantly lost. So I'm
hate to see it.
I'm going to go with a 3. Good energy.
A 3 overall.
Well-intentioned. It just collapsed. I mean, it was poor tactics, poor choice of defensive weapons or tools. And they just met with a superior force, and they just didn't know how to counter it. I mean, they should have been training in that building that they had occupied.
Yeah.
Right?
They should have been running drills.
They should have been.
Phalanx operation.
Yep.
Would have been good.
Yep.
A little 300. Spartans, what is your profession?
I mean,
they could have done a lot.
At a minimum, they could have just watched 300 to train themselves a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, man, I'll tell you what, these guys sure are hardened warriors.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
But it's hard to Monday morning quarterback, Tim.
Oh, no, it's not.
I mean, like, what? Yeah.
It's not. Really, honestly, it's not. This is all too easy. But
all right, so you're giving them a 3. I'm going to give them 3 as well, but I'm going to add an extra point for participation trophy, so they get a 4. That's my rating.
Yeah.
3, they get an average of 3.5 from the Second Legacy.
All right. So that's on the protest side. What would you give the officers? We had that one brave officer standing out there all on his own.
That's good.
What would you give them? I mean, now poor tactics.
I'm giving him.
They didn't hold the line either.
No. That's true. They do lose points on that.
Yep.
But where they lost points on that, they do gain points on being the guy who just wanted to hit him.
Yeah,
because
on aggression.
Because you know that one guy was like, "Please run into me."
Yeah.
Like, please.
He was positioning himself right in front of him. He's like, "Here he comes.
Yeah, he's like, "Come on,
yep.
Don't miss me. Come on." I mean, dude, I'm giving the police officer on this one. He's walking away with a solid 7.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
7.5. Okay,
I was going to go with 7, and it's because we had good aggression. We had he was committed to the cause. It's just again the formation broke. They could have done so much better if they would have held that line shoulder to shoulder. And
it would have been more fun to watch.
Immediately into chaos, and they didn't protect the wheelchair-bound protester. We don't know what side of the protest they were on. They were just there.
That's true.
So you had a commie trying to hide behind a wheelchair person. Then you had the cop trying to yank him off the wheelchair person. It was just total chaos. So they didn't control the situation.
Cats and dogs, man.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs sleeping together. So the cop gets a 7.
Yep. Definitely did better than the protesters. Yeah.
Get a 3. Oh, yeah. They didn't. The protesters didn't come ready. They didn't do it right, but they had really good hopes and dreams.
All right.
They thought really, really great things. But you know what? I think we can make this better because we found a clip with a dub over, and I think it's glorious with the exact same incidents. Let's play it.
In a spectacle of misguided valor, the privileged warriors bravely advanced, placing their faith in Rubbermaid and patchouli oil. But the guardians of order stood resolute, repelling the advance like the steel curtain. The would-be revolutionaries met not with victory, but with the cold reality of life. Echoes of the folly of youth reverberated across the nation, a cautionary tale immortalized in the annals of absurdity.
Did that one protester, did I just see it slow down? Did he literally grab the wheelchair and try to push it at the cop?
I think so. Wow,
I got to take another point off. I didn't see that the first time. It really looked like the protester grabbed the wheelchair and tried to push the wheelchair and its occupant into the cop.
Okay, so you're down to a 2 now.
See, I thought
it's weak.
I thought communists were all about the people. You're not supposed to use them as human shields.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just grab their comrades and put straps on them and use their comrades as human shields if you're going to do that?
Yeah, they could have like concreted themselves to the floor or something. Like, come on, we got this, guys.
Anyway.
Oh man, I love that one because the protesters, you got to see a little bit more clip there, and it is a funny dub over. I really want to do one of our own, but he runs past, and the cop just grabs the shield with one hand, and the protester's like, "No, my shield!
Hold the shield! Hold it
without it!
Yeah. That's my entire identity."
Oh, it's so good. I worked so hard on this. My arts and crafts.
I know they were in there with paper mache and doing arts and crafts, and they're all sitting cross-legged on the ground, and singing songs and clapping hands and making their little shields out of plastic toys. And like, all right, everybody, let's run outside and get massacred. Let's go, everybody, in line. Let's go out the door. Come on, everybody, march, 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 march. It's like, oh my goodness,
I can't believe they tried to run into a bunch of cops who were in riot gear with Rubbermaid shields.
You can't make this stuff up, folks. Well, let us know what you think about about these protesters. I mean, what could they have done?
The protest
better?
reviews.
Yeah. And what do you think of the whole protest reviews? But let us know what you think they could have done better and where they fell short, because it's comedic gold for sure. Thank you for watching Second Legacy, and we'll talk to you guys soon.